Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on Bret Hart, Hall of Fame. So Bret is the trial. You guys will have him on your roster already. Um, you can see I do have the trial card. That's because the coach slash trainer isn't finished yet. So I have the trial at 5-star gold. So I don't know what the coach is going to be yet. It doesn't say. He has the Hall of Fame link. Any color move starts with 4 more move points. He is an acrobat, our first male Hall of Fame acrobat, so that's really cool. He does have gears. I do not have them equipped right now. I will equip them later in this preview to show you 2 builds with the gear. The first gear will add multiply gems do 35% more damage. The second gear is receive 20% less damage from all colored gems, like a built-in Honky Tonk Man gear, sort of. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look. I'm going to have 4 builds for you guys, then I'll put gear on and do at least 2 of the movesets with the gear on. So we're going to have 6 different builds, I guess, to get through. Strap is going to change a little bit throughout the preview. Right now I have double armor and 1 armor, 1 takedown, because I don't have an armor blue percentage move damage medal. In a perfect world you would run this double armor, but I don't have that. Cheap shot or head games would work, so I have cheap shot equipped. Let's take a look at this move set. It's pretty cool. This is available at 5-star. The inside cradle finisher is the 5-star move. It's a 7 MP blue. Deal 110k damage and decrease the damage of all your opponent's gems by 75% for 3 total turns. This includes both your turns and your opponent's turns. So it's going to reduce it for 75% on 2 swipes for the AI. The 3rd swipe it won't. And we got the sharpshooter sub. Choose 7 gems to make into blue submission gems and do 30k damage for 5 turns while submission gems are on the board. Remaining sub gems turn into botch gems. And then we have the leg trap and Sagiri. 4 MP purple, deal 59k damage and choose 3 gems to make into 2-turn Juggernaut gems. That will increase your purple MP by 1 on every countdown turn and make 11 random gems into botch at the end of the countdown. So assuming all 3 stay out, you get 33 botch gems at the end, so basically cover the board, and then you hit the finisher and they can't kick out. That's the idea behind this. Entourage, we're going to run with Woods for 4 MP to start. Honky Tonk Man, 30% less gem damage, and then 2 additional gem damage coaches in Cena and Asuka for 20% less red and black respectively. It should work pretty well. It's worked really well in practice, so hopefully it will keep that up. For fun, we're going to go against a striker, and we're going to go against Bret. So Bret versus Bret, striker is going to have a much better chance of kicking out because of their gem damage, so I thought that would be a good one to go against. So, oh, and you can see I forgot to change my double fury icons. That should be double armor for this build. So if you're watching this later, this should be double armor, not double fury. But, you know, scuff. Start out, throw your Juggernaut gems out, and then you're gonna I like putting them on loot box gems. You could also go with sub trainer, or I mean sub coaches for sub damage if you really wanted to. I don't think it's necessarily super important. It is a choose blue sub, so let's get a little damage, and then we'll put a couple botch gems out too. So finishers filled, and the Juggernaut gem is going to get filled right here. So you can put it out again should things go wrong. And then, of course, the following turn, the sub and the finisher will be ready. So this is pretty cool, actually. I like this build a lot. Go. Now here come the fireworks. Alright, so we got a board full of botches, and now we're going to hit a 260k finisher. Let's see if he can kick out. Okay, now the last one finally, and you can see he can't kick out. So it works pretty dang well. Very effective. Let's take a look at the next moveset here. Again, this should be double armor. I forgot to change it to Fury, but it's going to show double armor. Get this one swapped out. So this is a variation in the event you don't want to use the sub to get to the finisher. This is another option that you can do. Gonna bring the running crossbody in and the monkey flip. They're both 3 MP greens. The running crossbody deals 55k damage and choose 4 multiply gems to destroy, and the monkey flip deals 61k damage and choose a 5x5 area to make into multiply gems of strength 3. You can probably see where I'm going with this one already. I do have 2 perks active, so +3 and then +1 on a match, so this is very easy to fill. So we are just going to swap out the MP trainer, and for the purpose of this one, I'm going to use a rare trainer in Bailey to buff the finisher. So we won't have the botch gems out for this, but you can get this loaded and charged on turn 1. So if you don't want to mess with the sub, it is a little more dangerous. However, it also recycles itself, so there is that. It should look fairly similar, probably be pretty fast. Let's see what this one looks like. Again, cheap shot or head games I think would be great for this. So you can see 1 blue and 1 green refill us if we want to recycle. So we just need a green and a blue. So we're going to put that hopefully where we don't cause a cascade, which these two look pretty decent. So we'll just put it right there. And this way, if the opponent does kick out, you're recycled and ready for your next turn. Of course, this build set will be even better with the gear. So we did hit a crit on the finisher, so it's 512k. These first 2 turns, not a ton of danger of kicking out, and then the last turn. So again, a really nice moveset. I like this one a lot as well. Quite a bit of fun. Works pretty well. On to the next moveset. This one, gonna switch the strap up. And we're gonna go with double fury, since we're doing a lot of gem damage with this one. So let's get those moves on, which we're just switching finishers out. 10 MP blue. And this is available at 3-star. Dropping pointed elbow. Deal 140k damage and choose a 3x3 area to swap into green gems. So you're probably going to get the idea what we're going to do here. Entourage, we're going to go with Matt Hardy. And Demon Balor. Was a little bit more damage than the 35% gem trainer, Booker T Tech. So the 3% was a little bit more. Did test that. And we're going to go with Lacey for 20% green gem damage. And then, of course, Santa Hogan for that flat green gem damage. Technically, it's all colors, but we want it for the green in this case. And then we'll change that strap out to go full fury. If I click the right button, we will. And we're looking for some green gem damage substats as well. So this one has 4% on it. With these kind of guys, with when you're placing them on multiplies, really important to stack that substat. You might be inclined to 4% on this one too. Think, man, I need to use a really good like finisher percentage one. I don't have one. So I'm going with the green gem damage. A good finisher metal would be better, like a tier 5, but this is not a bad thing either. Just for the record, more green on this one. And then we will also have green on this one. Okay. So we got 91% bonus green gem damage now from the strap. So let's get out there and see what this one looks like. Again, head games and cheap shot. We need some more offensive plate options when people can recycle. You preferably some gem damage, maybe some multiply, some kind of berserker skill plate option would be great. Same sort of thing that we did before. We are going to break extra gems here and get charged on turn 1. Okay, we're gonna need 2 blues. This looks like a really good spot. Of course, there is always the chance you cascade. 2 blues gives us 1 on the pin bar. So hopefully we don't cascade. There we go. And then you can see these greens. Each green is 109,000. So we're making a 3x3 area. And we should be able to clip these two. So we're going to get 11. Plus a nice cascade. That's going to be a big one. That's a 2 million damage hit right there. Very nice. So again, another really good moveset. I like that one a lot. Bret's pretty fun. Now the final moveset, this should be available at 4-star. We're going to bring in the one move we haven't seen and also swap the skill plate out. We're going to put 2 words for you on him. And bring in that move we haven't seen, the Spike Piledriver. You deal bonus damage. It's a 6 MP blue. Deals 71k damage plus 11,000 bonus multiply damage for every multiply gem. We're going to go with Lawler and Kane. Okay, so Striker Kane, moves that destroy multiply gems will destroy 4 more, or 6 more. So we can destroy 10, a bunch of them. So the idea behind this is to throw out the multi-gems and then create havoc. This one, if the 2 words plate goes off for you, That gets pretty crazy. So we're going to put 25 multiply gems out. And we need 2 blue and 1 green to recycle it. So ideally a spot with 2 blues and a green will be good. We got the 2 words to go off, so then we're going to hit the spike pile driver and do our bonus damage. $286K. And lots of 2 words action, so that's great. Now we're going to refill the moves. And as long as we don't cascade, we can repeat this process. And put a bunch more multiply gems out. Perfect. No. So ideally, I would want to be able to destroy this red gem and create a cascade with the 2 words for you. But it doesn't look like it's really going to cooperate for that. So secondary option is look for places where you can set up nice cascades as well. We're covering most of the board. And that time, 435,000. Now, we can destroy these multiply gems. We'll give us that. We'll give us that. And then it's going to get really convoluted to try to set up where stuff is going to break after that. So I think it's best to mostly probably just grab the high damage ones, which are going to be like the blues and purples. And the greens, of course. So you can see we hit for 1 million there. Better if you can make the 2 words work, but still not bad. So that one's fun too. Okay. Let's get his gear. Also, if for some reason you're unable to recharge the destroy and it looks better, you can always do a swipe with the 2 words and blow up more if you think it's going to be better than the choose to destroy. So let's grab his gear and check that out with the gear. Gold gear. Silver gear. So now we're going to have 35% multiply gem damage, and we are going to have 20% gem defense. So let's run this one again. Because that's going to also buff that spike pile driver. So let's see what that bonus damage is now. 15,478. Not bad. And we want 2 blue and 1 green. I probably should have positioned this differently. Probably should have put it on the left side down here so I could put it on the top right corner. But it's not the end of the world. We're going to take this nice, easy shot right here. That refills us. 2 words went off. And let's see. It is tricky to try and get that in a spot where it doesn't cover it. This is one where you potentially could think about a swipe, but I still don't think so. I think we're better off setting up cascades and things. We'll see what we get, though. Okay, there we go. How about that? Love it when a plan comes together. It's better to be lucky than good. Okay, so that'll drop down, and then we're going to blow all of this up. So that'll make it a little bit harder to plan cascades, but that should be fine for that. We'll get that. We'll get those greens, that blue, right there, and let's do that. That's looking pretty good. One million in change. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's switch back to this one now. And I'll put the finisher back on, and we'll see how hard those green gems hit. This is my favorite build, by the way. I'm not going to change the skill plate back, so it'll still be 2 words on there, which isn't going to likely do anything for us, but it is what it is. And as for the other 2 movesets, they're just going to be better with that 20% gem reduction. I won first pin both times, so I don't think I need to run that again. I think you guys have a pretty good idea how effective that is. And just add 20% more gem defense on. Pretty spectacular. Oops, I did forget to change my trainers, though. That's okay. Mistakes were made. We can, however... So we'll be running this one a second time. Since I forgot to put Matt and Balor on there. Too bad we had 3 multis that time, too. Nice little cascade. Not bad. Even with the wrong trainers. Oops. Wrong Bret. We don't want the 5-star bronze. Right, Bret. I actually really like this card. He's a lot of fun. I would not be unhappy getting this one. All right. Here we go. If you didn't have Matt, just throw on like Booker T, Powerhouse or Tech. Tech's going to be better damage at 5-star gold. The Powerhouse better before. Nice little area there, if we can keep it intact, which should be no problem. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we are getting 126k out of each of these greens. This should be pretty nice. 1.9 million. Very nice. Anyway, Hall of Fame Bret. Very, very good acrobat. Fun to play. And I think hopefully he's fairly obtainable. It'd be really nice to get a another good acrobat out there. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching and good luck out there.